Okay, hello and welcome to Driver3. Hopefully you can hear me over the music, but I am finally going to play through this game. I wanted to when I was a little kid, but I just wasn't good enough. So, as I said in my plan video, now that I'm better at games, I'm going to play through it and record it. For me and those who as well could not play it when they were young. So yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any memories, I'd love to hear them. But without any further ado, let's get undercover. Hopefully I don't get any music strikes or anything, but here we go.
Çabuk olun. Travma odası itti. Karnından kurşun yarası. Muhtemelen dalak parçalanmış. Bana 4 ünite 0 negatif bulun. Kanama var. Şiddetli abdominal travma. Hemen hortumu takın. Tansiyon 50. Hızla düşüyor. Nabız atmıyor. Hemen elektroşok cihazını verin. Hadi. Herkes açılsın. Çekilin.
message after the tone.
Sir, you're cleared for the range. You said to let you know.
Okay, and here we are, the first bit of gameplay. I don't like when people talk through cutscenes, so I figured I wouldn't, but here is the mansion. A bit of backstory that I can remember is you play as Tanner, who is an agent with the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and he's working with the Miami PD to take down Vasquez or whatever his name is. So as I said, stuff like that, you've got little clips, they're like FMVs or something, that are amazing cutscenes in this game, especially for the time. I've always loved them. Gameplay on console sucked, but I'm really enjoying it on PC. So, anyways, I will stop gushing over the game and head to where I'm going. Jump this car. The driver games have always been a bit confusing with directions. As you can see on the mini-map and the normal map, which I can't quite use properly at the moment. So, I haven't really... There we go. I haven't mapped all the buttons, so as you can see, it just shows you where you're going, how close you are in the rough direction. So, let's head there and do this. The graphics might not have been the best, but for PS2 and original Xbox, for what this game did and how it works, and like, it's just, I love it. The driving in it is great. Like, I'm using a mouse and keyboard, and I'm doing better than I would with a controller. The vehicles break amazingly, they blow up realistically. The weapons act pretty good, realistic. I think there's still scanline, but that's fine. The different vehicles handle different how they should. It's just overall a great game. So here we are at HQ, because I forget what buttons to use. Yeah, I can't use the mouse to look around in the car, it's really annoying. Another thing, as we go along, if the audio needs to be changed in any way, let me know. As I've been struggling to get that set properly, but in we go.
Firing range is all yours, sir.
Right. One thing I didn't realize as a kid, or didn't utilize, was first-person mode. I hadn't really played first-person shooters. I was playing Gran Turismo, Forza, GTA, stuff like that. So, that helps a lot. And you're just a floating gun in this camera. It's awesome. Alright, let's do this. Adjust my sensitivity again. It's too high. See if I can do that in here. I can't. Okay. So between parts, actually, I can change it with my mouse a little bit. It's the slowest, right there. Between parts, I'll definitely drop my sensitivity a bit. Because I'm barely moving my mouse and it's all over the place. I did so much better last time I went through here. I also wasn't under pressure from recording. There we go. Ah, good enough. So, it should now end the mission, and like that. And then we'll go into the next mission, which I believe starts with a cutscene. So basically, each mission starts with like a movie-like, amazing cinematic cutscene, and then you do some awesome action gameplay. But the missions are really short, so it kind of sucks.
Then it all began. Should have been routine. A lead came through on South Beach Bacchus, a major player on the repo circuit. we went in.
We got a situation in Little Havana requesting all units. All units. White male, mid-30s, presumed.
I didn't mean to skip that, but they just say he's presumed armed where he is. For this mission, we just follow this car. I'm not going to use sirens because they are super annoying. Oh, excuse me. Car is really quiet. It sucks, but well, I'll turn the music down for the next part 2, actually. That I can turn down right here. There we go. Just a little bit of background, so you can barely hear it. Basically, for this part, we're going to Little Havana. So yeah. So wonderful. Literally, this is all this mission is. This mission is just getting there. Which I kinda like. It breaks the immersion the way they did the missions. But it separates them and makes it easier to play, easier to follow. As you're starting out, if you mess up, you don't have a ton to redo. Oh yeah, and it's just normal horn for the sirens. So I noticed the cops in this tend to turn them on and off a lot. Like that. Looks like they just turned those back on. Bye, bye. The police in this, if you are going against them for whatever reason, they are relentless. The higher your wanted meter, the more they rubber band. It is nuts, but I don't think you get much after you at one time, so that's nice, at least. I'm trying to move my mic a little bit closer. Yeah, we're almost there. Just around the corner, I believe. And then we'll watch the next cutscene. I'll probably do these parts in like 30-minute increments, so I'm trying to keep an eye on time too. Just up here. Should go left and then have to stop. Just up here as we get to the football field. Yep. So I guess there's two kinds of cutscenes in this. The gameplay cutscenes, which aren't too bad. They show off the gameplay driving and whatnot pretty good. And then you get your... And you can do... another thing I really like about this, I'll show it in another video, is the film director. You save your replay and then go into the film director and you can move the camera where you want, when you want, have trigger points. It's amazing. Okay, so I could probably turn the volume up. I'm not sure which one controls cutscene volume.
It got messy. Bacchus took a hostage, so there's me waiting on backup, keeping Tanner from going in and dragging Bacchus out on his own when the situation comes to a head.
So yeah, like there, I'll work on the audio levels a little bit. I'll do what I can after editing, but let me know, or during editing, but let me know what should do what, basically. Let's go, dude. Oops. No! I'm still getting used to the buttons. Hit Q. There we go. Tab is to... No. And I switched space and shift for shooting and jump. So if you hear tapping really fast now and then, it's just my keyboard. Or spacebar. Oh, he's running. So this part you just have to chase him. This is one of the parts as a kid I always had trouble with. Could never do it. And then I got better at driving and I could do this part, and then there was a shooting part later that I couldn't do it. So watch the... Damn it. Now I've got cops on me. Yep. Ah, that's what I mean. Simple little mistakes like that. So, let's try this again. And not do that this time. I wonder if reshade would help this game any. I'm kind of sad there's no, like... There's no support in any way for this game anymore. Like, there's not even a modding community. Like, I've gone through the files myself to look at what I could find, and I haven't even found any way to mod this. So I'm trying to find ways to get more life out of this game. But honestly, just enjoying it again and exploring, it's really nice, because other than it's low res and low poly, you can tell with certain things that they just added the little detail that should be there. Like in Driv3r 2, you can even walk up to a bench and just sit on it. Like, what other games have that, let alone a PS1 game? So, like, you can tell it's a lot better on the console versions, but you can tell the paint has a bit of a metallic to it on the cars. This one has a little bumper sticker on the bottom right. Just little stuff like that that are great. And the cutscenes, the cars look amazing. The paint on them looks incredible. They shine like they should. Maybe I should just focus on chasing this guy instead of talking. I'm excited about playing this again, that's all. I think at some point he just crashes into an alley. And then you shoot him. Honk at me. Go! No, no! Ah. Yeah, that's what happens. He runs, you chase him. I won't be narrating the whole thing, just the parts I've seen, which is like the first 5 missions.
Bacchus. Known driver for South Beach, the most notorious repo gang in Miami. He's tagged as delusional, violent, your regular lovable psychopath.
Word goes out South Beach lost one of their V8s, and every known hitman in Miami's asking for you. 3 hours later, you're walking right down the middle of Collins Avenue, tight with Tico's gang. You cut a deal, Bacchus, but you're not gonna give them back their V8. I am.
They'll smell cop and come looking for me.
But I'm getting you a haircut and a new life up north.
The car's in the Gold Coast Hotel. I gotta take it to a warehouse called Nastro's. They're waiting for me.
Come on, Jones. It's not like we're tracking the human genome here. It's simple stuff. I get the car from Tico's and take it back to South Beach. You know they're gonna bite.
They got no driver now, that's true. Because you shot him. How many times you gotta shoot someone? We had suits flying in from all over wanting time with Bacchus. Look, Tico's okay. That's a regular crew. But South Beach and Kalita, that's different. You remember the Mexicans that owed her money? They took a bunch of her guys and said they'd shoot 1 an hour till she canceled her debt.
I remember.
Hour 1, bam! The Mexicans shoot the first guy. Hour 2.
Things go boom.
No. Things didn't just go boom. Kalita went Waco on her own crew. Set the explosives herself. Told them they had 4 minutes to get out. Lomaz is the only one who escaped. The rest, she sent them all to hell.
And sent a message all through South Beach, too. It's why they're so tight. They know Kalita's capable of anything.
So why do you think she's gonna take you in?
Got anything constructive to say?
No.
There we go, there's that mission. I would love a movie done in the graphics of these cutscenes. It'd be amazing. 12, so it's only been about 20 minutes, so I'll go on for another 10, a mission or 2. And then I'll go to part 2 and try and fix a couple audio things. I want to get the cutscene audio a bit higher. This is the mission I always had issues on. I'm going to turn the music up. It's back up to 50. Okay. In between parts, I'll go back to the main menu and up the main volume a little bit, but basically this is the mission I've always had trouble with. I could never ever pass this one. I don't know why. But here we go. I'd like to know why it's stuttering. It's kind of weird. I've noticed a lot of stuff on my computer has been stuttering like this lately. Especially like American Truck Sim and Beam. But oh well. Actually, I'm going to pause really quick and check the recording, just make sure it's all going okay. Looks like it's fine. Okay. So yeah, we'll just make our way to the hotel, and there we go. I'm excited to see the car we pick up, because I haven't made it this far. All of the taxis. I wish there was that many taxis when my wife and I were downtown. Whenever we're looking for a taxi, we can never find one. And calling for one takes like 15-20 minutes. From like anywhere. So, I believe I can go this way. I'm sure there's a much faster route I could have taken, but oh well. And as you can see, there's little issues with the game, like how the taxi has a missing light. Just a missing taillight. Oops. But you can see here with what I mean about the damage. It works properly. I think this came out at the same time as San Andreas. And if you compare the two, San Andreas has its own charm, and there's way more to do and whatnot, probably more little details, but in the cutscenes and whatnot in this, there's so much detail, there's so much better damage physics and whatnot, damage model, it's better driving physics. I believe I have to shoot here. I gotta go all the way to the roof, and then get to the elevator. I believe there's a bad guy. Go up as far as we can. I still need to turn my sensitivity down, but oh god. Okay, it's it would seem you can't crouch and move. I wish I could set fire to the mouse, but actually I don't use the key of the controller, so I can't. I'll do that for the next, I'll go through more settings between clips and get it working better for me. It's just, this is from back when mainly keyboard was used, keyboard and mouse, so it's kind of difficult. These people have so much health. So much health. This bitch is them around. Thank you. Shoot them. It's so hard to fire with my right thumb and hit, or left thumb and press WASD at the same time. I can't wait to switch these controls. I'm about to die. If I can heal somehow other than a health pack. Oh! I'm amazed I got him. That looks like there might be a health pack at that door, but I believe there was a person right behind that door as well. I could be wrong. Another nice thing I like about this game is there's a nice selection of weapons. And if you don't want to actually work on it, a decent draw distance, like for when this was, look at how far you can see. But anyways, it's just, I'm still gushing over it. Once we get to stuff I haven't seen before, I'll be focused more on what's going on rather than what it is. Itch my ear. This is the furthest I could get before. Yes, an incident has occurred. I'm being shot at. Come on. Try to make myself a bit smaller there. There's so many people. And like, this is the best you get for firing too. Like, oh god, there's a guy there. Let's deal with them. Okay. There we go. I believe there is some kind of aim assist, but I have it turned off, I believe. Hey, go in here. Health pack. Oh, go. Doors open. Grab the car, and we go. Where am I being shot from? You have Uzis. I has Uzi. I know, use Uzi. I use pistol. I love pistols, I don't know why. Wait. I gotta get back without destroying the car. Oh, as I already almost crashed. And they're behind me already. So let's go. Wow. That was a weird curve. Oh, it looks like they fell in the water. That's amazing. Okay. So I'm guessing that okay, so the bars on the top left. Obviously, the top one is your health. The second one is the wanted level. Now, there's a bar partway through. I find that if you're in a car and you keep under that level, you can get to a safe house and lose the police. But if you go over that, you can't, as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure what the bar indicates for the car damage, which is the bottom one. What the little segment indicates. It's a little higher than the other one, but yeah. guess now we just enjoy the drive back. Yeah. When I was a kid, I had this blue model F-150. It was like a 02 or 05 four-door dub edition. It was great. And I'd take little candy rockets. They were like kind of like sweethearts, but little. I think they're called Smarties in the US, but here they're called rockets. And I'd open a bunch of packs and just fill the bed full of them, and then close the tailgate and put the little tonneau cover on it, and just munch on them and play this for hours. And just cruise around, making videos, replays, just having fun. It was great. There we go.
I brought your V8 back.
Kalita, South Beach lead. She moves 80 million a year in stolen guns and cars.
He ain't working for Ticos.
Lomaz, hardware specialist. Gun freak with pimp chic.
You need a driver, and I need a team.
If you're not good enough, you're gonna wish you were him. Make the arrangements.
I love the cutscenes in this, and there's some amazing actors and actresses doing the voiceovers. Like, amazing people. But I'm going to end this part here, and adjust some things and come back. And then after that part, I might upload, or I might take a break for a day and then record more. I don't know, but either way, I hope so far you're enjoying, because I know I am. Like, this is so much fun for me right now. But anyways, I hope you're enjoying. If you've got any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them below. And if you've got any good memories with this game, I would love to hear about them. So yeah, thanks for watching.